All right, so these conferences, these gatherings, they are all around ethnodoxology. It's a movement that really began 25 years ago. And the idea, it kind of was born out of Wycliffe with the idea that we need to get the Bible into the heart languages of all the peoples of the world. And then about 25 years ago, they said, well, what if we get the worship into the heart arts languages of all the people of the world? In other words, not just translate the hymns and not just translate the styles from contemporary or traditional, whatever words, whatever st those two styles. And of course, there's many more as well. But there's many traditional artistic styles around the world. So what would it look like to worship through those? And then as the movement has expanded, it's grown to include visual arts and dance and any kind of art form that you can think of. And so the idea is those things that really get your heart pumping, engaged in worship of God. What does it look like in that time, in that place, that culture, that people group? And we're all pointing forward to this idea that one day in heaven, the nations will be represented. And, a nation cannot be represented by, it's not just people from every nation, but the nations are represented. There's something about the shared cultural language that we believe is going to help lead the nations in worship. So the idea that Japanese will be leading the world saying, this is our heart language, not just Japanese language, but art languages. This is how we can worship God in this way. And the nations say, yes, I hadn't seen God in quite that perspective before. And see God in new ways, see the gospel in deeper ways, and be led even further in worship through that.